I don't know about you, but I find sometimes when I've been away, and I have to say, normally I do a lot of cooking whilst I'm away on holiday too, but I didn't really cook for 2 weeks before, which was pretty amazing. Actually, probably more than that because the cooking was shared. But I've come home and I've, first of all, it was, oh, I've got to cook again. And then it's, oh, no, I've got all these amazing recipes on Cookidoo. So I'm trying something that I haven't made before. And it is keto. Oh, I need a bowl in there, don't I? Turkey burgers with mushroom buns. So we often, let's get my spare bowl out. We often, instead of buns, like with a hamburger or something, we use mushrooms. And I bought 4 mushrooms, so we might have open burgers or, and we'll just have a bit of salad or something with it as well. So that is a little hack if you want something that's a little bit more nutritious than the bread. And if you want the bread, that's fine too. No judgment here. All right. So following this recipe, I'm 1 jalapeno chili. And the reason I'm doing this is when we came back from overseas, our daughter very kindly picked us up from the airport, like 1:30 in the morning. And she bought us some jalapenos, some cheese, some bacon, and some eggs. And we opt to make a jalapeno omelette. But what she didn't know is we don't use fresh jalapenos. We use the pickled ones. So I thought, right, I'll put in jalapeno in Cookidoo and see what it came up with. And this is one of the things it came up with. So that's why I'm making these. So the chili's in there. 60 grams of cheddar cheese. I've just chopped that into bits. Lid on. Okay. Add 60 grams of cream cheese. So that's just chopped all that up together. 60 grams of cream cheese, just tear that. There we go. 1 garlic clove. Now, should have told you this too. So whilst we were away, I used a couple of my containers, the vacuum seal containers. I'll just grab one here. So one of these, and it's got a lid that you can vacuum out. And this onion and that garlic clove were in here for 4.5 weeks whilst we were away, and good to go now. So that's the garlic. And, oh, I have to put onion in there? No, onion doesn't go in yet. Oh, garlic clove. 10 seconds on speed. So there we go. We've got a green cheesy sort of mixture thing here. So that's the jalapeno, some garlic, cream cheese, and cheddar cheese. It's asking me to pop it into a bowl. So I'm just going to scrape it out into this bowl. Remembering you scrape down and then you scrape in a clockwise direction so you're hitting the rounded side of the blades. Looks amazing. All right, so I have to, oh good, I don't have to clean the bowl, so that's good. As much out as I can. Doesn't matter because the mince mixture is all going to be combined anyway, really. 100 grams of brown onion. So this is my onion that's been vacuum sealed for 4.5 weeks, or nearly 5 weeks, really. It's a bit more. Lid on. 3 seconds, speed 5. The rest of that was there. Onion beautifully chopped up here. I'm going to scrape this down the sides. 500 grams of turkey mince. I have chicken mince because there wasn't any turkey mince. I was being a bit lazy. I bought it ready minced, so that's that. Oops, my hands. One teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Teaspoon, I like Dijon mustard. Half a teaspoon of salt. Just use the other end. Pepper. Five seconds speed, 5 reverse. All right. So now what I'm going to do is just move a couple of things out of the way here. Rid of that. And I'm going to bring my meat cutting board here. So it asked me to divide this into 4. All this mince mixture out here. Right, and this is actually an occasion where I'm going to just do turbo to get the rest of that onto the blades. So I can do that just by saving the recipe, going to the home page, swiping over, oops, not pre-clean, turbo. Oh, that's my timer too. I'll tell you about that in a sec. All right, so that was my timer. I've actually got something in the oven, so I'm just going to grab that out quickly. Yes, time's up. Yay. I'll show you what it is. Here we go. So this is the raspberry crumble bar that's blueberry crumble bar. And I'm just going to let it sit there and cool. I think leave to cool in the tin and store in an airtight container for up to 3 days. All right, so I'll get rid of that. So there you can see there's more been spat down around the sides there off the blades. Scrape that out. Beautiful. Now it said divide into 4 equal parts. So I'm going to just do that and that and that, like that. Okay, now if I wanted to be really fussy about it, I could obviously put something on the top of the scales and I could weigh each part, but I'm pretty happy with that. Divide the reserved cheese mixture into 4 portions as well. So just do the same there, cut that, cut that, cut that. There we are. All right, shape it into a disc. So I'm going to, it's a bit of a messy one, this. All right, so I've got cheese disc there. And then I take a portion of the meat and I actually put it around the disc. So it's a bit like making a chicken Kiev, but I have to make sure that the cheese is all enclosed, which you do with a chicken Kiev, of course, as well. So a little bit of a messy one. Get in there. Tell you what, wet hands would probably help. So the wet hands, you can just doesn't stick quite so much to you. So I've got to get all that covered up. All right. So that is one. So I've got the meat around the outside and I've got that butter, cheese and honey mixture in the middle. So I'm going to do it slightly different with this. I'm going to actually make a bit of a well there, put that in there, and just try and cover it up that way. I will go and wet my hands again, so it's much easier with wet hands. So let's do this. Okay, so that's the idea. I will do the other two in a mo. But I'll just talk you through the rest of the recipe. So make the 4 patés and then place onto a plate, cover and put in the fridge for 30 minutes. All right, so it's just going to let everything harden up. Clean and dry the mixing bowl. I'm going to put some avocado in there, some freshly squeezed lime juice, pinch of salt. Mix all that up so you've got that beautiful mixture. Transfer into a bowl and set aside. And then we're going to put a frying pan on the heat and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Cook the patties for 6 to 7 minutes on each side, okay, until cooked through. Keep them warm, and then pop your mushrooms in the pan and just cook them either, cook them for about 5 minutes in the pan. And then you transfer the mushrooms onto a plate that's lined with some paper just to soak up the extra moisture. And to assemble 1 mushroom on a plate, followed by the patty burger and some avocado smash. So there you go. How cool is that? And again, I will take a photo of that and upload it with this. So I am looking forward to dinner.